Sometimes inspiration strikes fast, but fades very quickly. Maybe when you're sitting alone in a cafe, jogging on a raining day, or celebrating your birthday with friends. What if you could have an AI instantly bring it to life as a full music idea when you describe it to them, and you are in control of the sound and groove? I explored tools like Suno. It makes full sounds from text, but you can only get full, finished audios. There's no way to edit them or change the actual synth sound. There's also a tool called Audio LDM. It creates short audio textures, but again, it's still fixed audios with no parameters. Then I found Micro Music Replicate. It's a plugin that you can convert audio into synth presets, which you can edit, but it's difficult to use, so I built my AI synthesizer to finally make AI generating sounds that are truly editable and flexible. I started by connecting ChatGPT into a simple synthesizer I made in MaxMSP. I created 13 sine waves singing together and asked GPT to generate random chord progressions and common synth parameters like detune, blend, and phase. The 13 sine waves began to sound richer and more complex. However, the results still felt like a bit rigid, emotionless robot. So I pushed GPT further. I made it generate parameters for ADSR envelopes, give the sound a sense of breath and life. Then I added a simple drum loop. Finally, the music started to make you want to move, but its expression remained stiff and unnatural. To give the sound more characters, I defined 3 variables to describe its texture. After some spectral analysis, here's what we got. Brightness. Higher valuables make the sound brighter and more piercing. Slope. A gentler slope makes a richer and more complex frequency content. A steeper slope makes the sound purer and simpler. Density. Higher density makes the sound more intense and tighter. Lower density makes it more airy. But here's the problem. If you don't know about synthesizer, how do you tell GPT what parameters of the sound you want? Asking for a warm and gentle sound like a beautiful sunset is nothing to it. So I needed to teach it about emotion. I found 2 parameters can map the human emotional spectrum, valence and arousal. Valence is the positivity and negativity of the emotion, from pleasant to unpleasant. When valence is high, like a bright sunny day, the slope and the brightness parameters also increase, making the sound richer and more brilliant. Arousal is the energy level of the emotion. High arousal is tense and excited. When arousal is low, like a stormy day, the density and the brightness decrease, making the sound softer and smoother. ChatGPT seemed to be learning how to tell a story, but it still needed to under the right atmosphere. If the drum patterns can tell emotions, high valence adds more percussion instruments. High arousal makes the drum sound heavier. Finally, I added a reverb, linking the tempo directly to the perception of space. A faster tempo makes the space feel small and intimate. A slower tempo makes the space feel large and expansive. This is what I have now, a working prototype in MaxMSP that uses an AI agent to interpret emotional inputs and control synthesis parameters in real time. Next, I will turn this prototype into a fully cross-DAW plugin. It will be built with an VST3 and AU plugin architecture, and it will include a unified parameter mapping layer that connects the AI system to different synthesizers. It will also include a synth sound extraction model that can learn sounds directly from the input audio and map them onto the internal synthesizer. To develop this into a complete product, I will assemble a focus team. The team will include UI designers, AI and machine learning engineers, DSP engineers, and a group of producers who will help to refine the workflow. The project has several commercial paths. It can be released as a plugin for music creators, licensed to DAW companies as an intelligent sound design machine, and offered as an API service for educational and platform use. In the long term, what I expect is that this project will grow into a totally AI-based DAW designed for music creators who have plenty of ideas but do not want to be slowed down by repetitive and exhausting steps. Every synth, effect plugin, instrument, and sound effect can all be generated in this AI system.